Today I'm going to show you how to upcycle an old wine bottle with a cheerful sunflower painting. You'll learn just how fun and easy it is to paint on glass, and just wait until you see how stunning it looks with fairy lights. We're going to paint large sunflowers straight on a glass bottle without base coating it. And to do that, we're going to use our medium round brush, and we're going to pick up some cadmium yellow paint, and now I've mixed it in with just a tiny bit of titanium white to give it a more opaque consistency. We're going to press down on our brush, and then we're going to lift off our brush just a little bit to create a tapered edge of our petal. And then we're just going to do that all the way down. And with painting on glass, you want to wait for, if you're going to layer your paint, you want to wait for it to dry completely before layering on top, because what happens is if any of it is still tacky, it is going to pull the paint right off and you're going to see the glass. So that's one tip with painting on glass, is just wait for your layers to completely dry, not even tacky, like dry. And also the beauty of painting on glass is if you make a mistake, you can just wipe it away really easily. So I'm just going to use my finger there to show you. So that's the beauty of working on glass. So that's my first sunflower right there. Now I'm going to paint my second sunflower offset just a bit, not completely under it. I'll start it right over here. And if you're finding this tutorial helpful, I'd really love it if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And the reason I'm painting in these sunflowers on a clear bottle opposed to base coating it is I'm going to show you a really beautiful way of displaying it at the end of this video with some nice fairy lights, and it's just going to bring it to life. So that's my second sunflower. I'm going to add my third sunflower down here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger too, just to give it a little bit of variety. So our first layer of the sunflower is nice and dry, so we're just going to go over it with another layer. Now once our sunflowers are dry to the touch, we're going to grab a little bit of brown on our round brush. Don't want too much on it, just a little bit. And we're going to paint in the center of our sunflowers. So the center of our sunflowers are going to be round, and it's pretty large. It's not a small center. Sunflowers are known for its nice, big, beautiful center, brown centers. So you're going to paint it as round as you can. Then we're going to leave that to dry. We're going to come back in the next step, and we're going to add some really nice dot details to the middle of our sunflower. For the next step of our sunflower, we're just going to lighten up this brown paint here with just a little bit of white. And now what we're going to do is we're going to flip over our paintbrush to the other side, and we're going to use it as a dotting tool. So we're going to grab some of that paint on the back of our paintbrush, and we're just going to dot in around the sunflower. And that brown below is nice and dry already. And it's going to create these really crisp dots in the center of our flower, and we're just going to repeat that. So we're going to do the outer ring first, and then we're going to repeat that with the inner ring. And I always enjoy using the back of the paintbrush. It shows you that you can use a tool in the way sometimes it's not intended and still create art. I'm going to do the same. Now I'm just going to repeat the same step to our other two sunflowers. All right, one final detail for our sunflower painting on our glass bottle. We're going to add in some green leaves just to give it something extra. You can pick and choose wherever you want those leaves to go. And you don't also need to add leaves. If you like the sunflower just as is, then you can leave out the leaves here. It's always nice to give options, different ideas you can do with painting sometimes. I might just take paint marker, because paint markers also work really well on glass too. Acrylic paint markers. I'm using these Artex ones, and I might just add some swirly whirlies. I am happy with that. I'm going to show you what that looks like up close. Now you can go over it with another coat of that green to really make it pop, or you can leave it like that and let the sunflowers take the center stage. I just want to quickly show you some additions I did to the sunflower painting on my glass bottle. So what I did was I outlined all the sunflowers with a black paint marker. And just to give it a little bit more pop on the glass bottle, I just felt like it was blending a little bit too much, so I added that black marker. I also lightened up the center of my flowers, those dots, with a lighter brown. And then I also added that outline to all the leaves and that springy curly stems, just to again bring a little bit more pop to this bottle. So as promised earlier on in the video, I wanted to share a really cool idea you can do with these clear glass bottles. So I've added an LED light, fairy light into them, and I want to thank my daughter for letting me borrow this string light for the video. Now this would look fabulous as home decor, it would look fabulous as room decor, even for a party. If you're looking for centerpiece ideas for a party, this would be a fabulous idea. This one in particular has a battery pack, so it's really clunky and obviously it won't fit inside the bottle. So if you're okay with having it hanging out of the bottle, then that's cool. But I also found this product on Amazon, which is specifically made for the situation. So they're basically fairy lights that are made for wine bottles, and the battery pack is actually in a cork that sits on the top of your bottle. I'm gonna link the product in the description below if you're interested. So I hope you guys like this idea. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.